No, I don't like. Oh, he went underground. I'm rocking a shotgun loader after I watched the pellet thing. How's it going for you? How's it working for you?
Resurgence has closed. No more second chances.
Is it working good?
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Strike incoming.
I don't know how I feel about this TAC 56 build. It's okay, but it's not great. Proof's in the pudding. Yo, Casper, what's up? You know which guns are meta? Because I use them. And if I like the gun and if it works well and it actually performs, I'm never going to give you guys weapons that don't work.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, it lagged right when I went to go shoot him. Look at this.
Lost that one, but we'll
Look at
come
this.
stronger next time.
Right here. Crazy, bro. And I really wish they would add more recoil to hip fire so they can actually punish people that just hip fire everything. It lagged for me as soon as I jumped the corner. That sucked. So I missed the shotgun shell. But I don't think it would have killed him anyways. I still dropped 16. I'm just trolling with a shotgun. That's not how I found the best metas, Mac. Because so here's the problem with relying on stuff like, yeah, it's a good reference, Mac, but the problem with it is just because the gun has good stats doesn't mean it's going to be good, bro. Like example, like I'll give you the tag V or like something that's harder, like the Launchman 762, okay? This Launchman hits like a truck, but it's got so much recoil. So you're going to check the stats and you're going to be, oh my God, this thing does so much damage, but then you can't hit a shot past 50 meters. You know what I mean? Like you have to use the weapon. It has to run. Like some weapons will make you really slow, sloppy, sluggish. They take 10 years to reload. There's so many variables that make a gun good. It has to feel good. It can't just do good damage. You know what I mean? It does show. Yeah. So that's the thing, Mac. If you're going to check those, so that's a good point. But the problem is you're going to see people just playing ranked. So what are people going to play with ranked? You're going to see people playing with the MCPR. You're going to see the MP5. You're going to see the same shit all the time. It's going to be the same loadouts over and over and over. You're never going to see the new stuff into those rankings because all those rankings show you is what are the most popular weapons. That's it. But it's always going to show you what are the most popular. And most of the metas are not what's popular. Most of the metas are just like people are still running the Hemlock. I guarantee you if I go look, the Hemlock is still in the top used loadouts and the Hemlock is trash now. You know, there's certain weapons like the Cronin is not that good anymore because they nerfed it so much. I guarantee you I go check, the Cronin is still in the top metas, but it shouldn't be because it's not good anymore. The Socken is a good weapon. The problem with the Socken is that it is very slow. I have an Icarus build that I was working on. I actually really wanted to try it out. Now that you mention it, thank you for that. I wanted to see how well this build performs because it's supposed to be pretty good. You see what I mean? Like your little bro still uses that gun. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty obvious that, you know, yes, what's in the meta is good, but at the same time, you know, yes and no. Like you're going to know the basic metas for sure. It's a good tool to use 100%. I'll even use it sometimes. But when you're trying to find like a brand new meta, you're normally not going to find it on there. Very, very, very rarely will you ever find it on there. I'd like to enhance this a bit. There you go. I killed you with a shoddy, Andrew. Oh no. Ooh, this could be spicy. They do when things get nerfed. And Activision has been nerfing quite a few things. So they definitely do change. For sure. Maybe not as gradually as most people assume. I almost feel... I don't know how good this thing will be in bullet velocity. So worst case scenario, I take off the laser and I put ammunition. And I put high velocity on it. I don't mind this shotgun, but I don't like it as much because the movement's really slow. I guess if I did run the no stock, what does this do? Fire rate? I know the no stockless is pretty solid. And then you get the hip fire, the movement speed. You don't really need 25 shells for solos. You know what I mean? Like you can run... You can run the 8 rounds. It'll be fine. For solos only. Patch notes can be... Patch notes don't mean like just season 3, season 3.5, and season 4. Like there's definitely... They definitely do nerf stuff at certain points. None of my shit is even... There you go. You don't really need... I kind of want to try a shotgun without fire breath on. Because what does fire breath do? Dragon's breath? Increases the damage, but I feel like that doesn't really matter. How's the explosive rounds? It's just it's a single slug. Don't want to use a slug. People have been saying that just the regular... I don't know. I don't think it'll be that great. A good thing for shotguns that a lot of people don't know. Let's say you're running, right? And you try to shoot. It does this. Okay. Then you have to like pull back for it to shoot. What you can do is if you jump, okay, you can shoot, right? But what you don't know is that if there's a guy in front of you, you jump and you hold your jump button. And look what it does. While you hold your jump button. See? I'm gonna try this build. I'm gonna try without fire shotgun. The best way to camo grind is obviously a multiplayer. I would do hardcore to grind everything. And what you want to do is you kind of want to grind everything at the same time. So like, you know, if you get a small map, you grind close SMGs, shotguns, knife, riot shield. You get a big map with very open spaces. You switch. You have an AR class that you're working on. You have a sniper class you're working on. You just keep switching on those, depending on the size of the map while you're playing hardcore. Sniping during hardcore doesn't really make sense, but everything else does make sense. If shoot house is available, then you want to go in the center middle and get your long shots that way from shooting people in the middle. Another way, if obviously what is it? Shipment is out, then you want to do anything that's close range, like knives, riot shields, SMGs, shotguns.